Over the years, I have assembled every imaginable piece of neck equipment so you don't have to. And I'm going to review them all right here, right now. So let's start off with the strong neck. This is a piece of equipment that I am affiliated with. You can use the discount code Strength Classroom for 10% off. It assists with plate-loaded exercises. So you put the plate on and it removes the need for a beanie or a towel on your forehead. It's got this nice pad, it goes straight on, and you're good. This is fairly cheap. It is practical. It can fit in everyone's gym bag. This holds basically any Olympic plate because of the beveled nature of the actual design. If it doesn't, just put over like a thin, small towel. I've even seen people use those wipes, those disinfectant wipes. Put one over. It'll morph right to the inside of your plate. So you don't have to worry about, oh my God, what if I buy this and it doesn't fit my plates? There are some plates in my gym that it fits snug as hell, and then there are some where it doesn't fit at all. For the ones where it doesn't fit at all, I just get a small hand towel, put it over, and there you go. Now, if you want to stack plates, for example, a 45 and a 25, you're probably going to need a towel for the top as well. This will run you about $35 Canadian. I don't know what that is American, you're just gonna have to convert it. But this is a great solution if you are a fan of plate-loaded exercises. You could do the front and you can do the side. You can also do the rear, but I'm not that big of a fan of doing the rear. I'd rather just use the piece of equipment that I'm gonna show you next. Next, we have just a standard neck harness from Demoose Fitness or Demoose Fitness. I have no clue. There's really nothing special about this thing. Let me just get it inside. A very pedestrian neck harness. I'm not making fun of Demoose, but this is how most neck harnesses are. This is your standard neck harness. Actually, this is a little bit more. It's got a strap to go underneath your chin. Some of the original ones don't even have that. Now you have a chain, you can hang weights from it. To be perfectly honest, someone could make the argument for the fact that you can do front, back, side to side with this. I think that's a song. But realistically, practical use, you're really only going to do extensions with it. Whether it's standing, whether it's sitting on a bench, that's really all you're going to do for it. You can do some funky stuff and hang sideways. I used to do it, but there are much better options. Honestly, if you have plates to put on this and you're trying to do the front and the side, you're better off just putting those plates directly on your head. This is a very minimalist approach. So if you just want to use this for neck extensions and you have some extra change plates or you want to throw it in your gym bag, this is a pretty good option. Is it the be all and end all? Definitely not. All right, what do we got here? Looks like a standard neck harness, but it is not. This is the Iron Neck Alpha neck harness. Now, you'll notice there are rings all over the place here. 2 on the side, 2 on the front and back, and then they even got the dog ears here that you can attach a chain to, if you so wish. Now, this is going to run you $65 Canadian. And I would say this is a pretty good harness. Pretty good. It gives you a lot of versatility. You could do so many exercises with all the additional features that are on it. So you can attach bands to this. That's the main difference from most head harnesses. That's what's going to be the difference between this and just a standard harness such as the Demoose harness that I showed you. Now, there are a couple of things that make this this was good in theory. It's kind of flimsy material, but it's $65. These D-rings, the front and the back D-rings are wrong. They should be vertical. You're going to have a very hard time using this with the D-rings like that, but this is a good budget option if you want to use bands and you want to use plates. $65 Canadian. what the hell do we have here? We have the Iron Neck 3.0. So, this little thingamabob definitely specializes in rotation. So, put it on your head like this. Then you're going to put what I like to call the bicycle strap underneath your chin. Clicks in like that. And then because not everyone's head is the exact same size, they have this little pump action here. And it really secures it to your head. As you can see, just this thing's moving, but it's very secure. Now, other than looking ridiculous, I'm not a big fan of this product in any way, shape, or form. This, I feel like they tried to kind of, most neck harnesses and neck training equipment, unless you have a specialized machine solely for rotation, you're really not going to be able to work rotation effectively and measurably. So you attach a band to anything really, any pole, and you hook it right in there, and then you're going to stand still and you're going to walk backward to get resistance and then turn your head from side to side. And it gives a very, very, very unique feeling that you pretty much can't replicate with any other piece of neck equipment. They market it like you can do all angles. The only problem is you can't do any type of flexion, any type of extension, and any type of lateral flexion. So this is mainly a static neck exercise where your neck is not actually moving from side to side. It's just sitting still and you're just turning. It can do a lot of things that other neck harnesses and neck pieces of equipment can't. However, I feel like once again, this is good in theory, not so much in practice. And then last, I've saved what I consider to be the holy grail of neck equipment. Boom! Neck flex coming right at that ass. So, we have the original model. What you get here, this is called the Halo, the original neck flex. Now, when you look at them all, when I line them up, you'll be like, oh cool, big deal. The insides all have different colors. No, but there is a lot of different things that you are missing if you just look at the surface. So, I'll slap this puppy on. This is the original, the Halo. So, you'll notice, it's got the D-rings on all four sides. But you'll notice they're vertical. So when you click this band on, it's pulling in the right direction. This D-ring moves. If it was horizontal, like the other iron neck harness, it won't pull in the right direction. As neck flex evolved, as training evolved, products must also evolve. So, they have version 2.0 right here. Original neck flex, made in the United States. Mike the Machine Bruce. Mike the Machine Bruce Pro Edition. This is the harness that I first got for many reasons. I skipped over the Halo in the beginning. Now, what are the improvements they made? It might just look like it's a gray version, but you can do all the band exercises that you can with the Halo version. However, they added the dog flaps or the dog ears, whatever you want to call them, and they send you a chain. So not only can you do more than just band exercises, you can do everything this can do and everything a standard neck harness can do. So you want to slap some free weights on there to do heavy ass extensions for the back of your neck, you're good. You want to do rotation work with bands, you're good. You want to do flexion, extension, lateral flexion with bands, you're good. Now, people shit on band work a lot when it comes to neck because the resistance is not stable. It gets harder near the end range of motion. However, you can do so much with this. You can do neck work on all fours. You could do neck work seated. You can do neck work lying down. You could just, the thing with the, and it's funny, that's what Mike the Machine Bruce used to say. You're only limited to your imagination with the neck flex. And when you buy one using my code, the strength or just strength classroom, you will understand. Now let's look at their latest model. I haven't even used this one yet. This one is brand new. This is their, once again, original neck flex, made in the United States. This is their Ballistic Kevlar Signature Edition. This one is promised to last a lifetime, not even a Hiroshima bomb. Everyone will be dead, this will still be there. Okay, so this one is very, very, very strong. It's going to be basically my default neck harness. My other ones will be like travel neck harnesses. But this one is awesome. Dog flaps, it just looks much more sturdy. And I think it's kind of cool that it's blue. I feel like each neck flex harness has its own personality. It's like the red one, the halo is red. The Mike the Machine Bruce MMB Pro is gray, and this is blue. So regardless what your goals are, I feel like you can kind of pick an aesthetic that maybe goes with your gym, goes with your personality, but you can't go wrong with any of these. I can't even make a suggestion. Basically, you can get the halo. If you already have a standard head harness and you're just looking to upgrade to do band work, get the halo. It's the cheapest one. If you want something that's going to do everything, rotation, all four angles, and still have the chain to do traditional neck work, get the MMB Pro. If you want one that's going to last for life and do all that stuff, get the Ballistic Kevlar version. Just when you thought the neck flex couldn't get any better, they invent something to really make it the jack of all trades. Boom! The Revolver Attachment coming straight at that ass. So, what this does, it basically turns the neck flex into the iron neck. It comes with this little pulley, you attach these, hook the band in there, and boom. And here's the best part. Remember how I mentioned, if you read on the screen, the iron neck is almost $400? How much do you think this costs? How much? Let's hear some guesses. $39.95, ladies and gentlemen. $39.95. This is such a great tool to add to your neck training. It's fairly light. It will be compatible with any of these models of the neck flex, and it expands your neck flex that's able to do hundreds, if not thousands, of different variations of neck exercises. And boom, it just about doubles that. What's great about the Revolver, let's say you don't have a neck flex to begin. You don't have any neck flex products. You can buy a harness, but if you go to the special drop-down page on their website, you will see that they have bundles. So you get the Revolver and you save on shipping. You can get the Revolver with the Halo, you can get the Revolver with MMB Pro, and you can get the Revolver with the Ballistics Kevlar Edition. So if you already have a neck flex, you can add this right in. But if you're starting from scratch, you don't have any neck training equipment, I can't see how getting any of these models in the neck flex with the Revolver, you'll be set for life when it comes to neck training. So, with all this neck training equipment, if you like plates, and plates only, the strong neck is a great attachment. If you like bands and only bands, I would go with this sucker right here, the Iron Neck Halo. MMB Pro, Ballistics Kevlar with the Revolver, if you want a neck harness that can do absolutely anything and everything. In conclusion, the reason I recommend the product, the neck flex, so much is just the people behind it who have created it. They created this in mind for contact athletes, rugby, football, wrestling, grappling, anything of those sorts, hockey players, F1 racers, all can benefit from this piece of equipment. It's not just a piece of equipment that some fitness company put together and was like, you know what, I think, let's make something that everyone else has made and just slap our name on it. That's the difference. Remember, if you're going to buy a neck flex or a strong neck, use the promo code STRENGTHClassroom. Tell them I sent you.